Alright, this move I call a double flat back to front, and it looks exactly like this. Like so. Let me do that one more time. I call it a double flat back to front because I'm using two items, so it's coming in both hands, but I'm keeping everything flat. Nothing's coming out rotating like that. Everything's coming out straight up and down, or at least at an angle, but flat. Take two items. You can do this again with two tins, two bottles. I like to use a bottle and tin for most moves because it's the most practical when you're actually making a drink. You start with a grip like so. We call it the reverse grip. So not up here like this, but with palm down on the neck of the bottle. I start with those two items, and I grab the tin in the other hand. And this is basically a replication or a duplication of a move we learned a few weeks ago that was just the flat from behind the back. Go back to about week 3 or so, I think we had flat behind the back. In that one, what we were doing was throwing and catching more to the side, and even if we could, we were trying to get a stall on that one. We're basically doing the exact same thing, except what we're trying to do a little bit more is bring it out in front of your body as opposed to being on the side of your body. Try and bring it a little more to the front of your body. Doing the same thing with the other hand. Again, anytime we do a two-item move, I always like to stress just practicing one item at a time. Set down so you just have one bottle and practice this move right here. Alright, and then also practice the other hand with the tin. All I want to be doing is rolling that tin off my hands right here, throwing it up over my shoulder, and keep my eyes on it. I'm not going to be able to catch it if I'm not looking where it's going. But throwing here, once I get to here, extend that elbow, let it roll off your fingers so you get a little spin to it to keep that stable. And when you put those two together, you have one throw here, another throw here. You can practice just doing those kind of independently. And ideally, to make this move have the most pizzazz, what we want to do is be able to do them almost at the same time. So for just a split second, there's two items in the air. Like so. Have fun.